Welcome everybody, I'm Fabio Viviani and you're watching Fabio's Kitchen, where every week we'll bring you an amazing dish made by me. This episode is going a little bit off of the beaten path of Italian food because I'm going to introduce one of my favorite seasonings of all time. Guess what it is? You'll never guess. Miso paste. Red miso, to be precise. Miso paste is nothing else than soybean fermented with a little bit of salt. Nothing else. But for some reason, the soybean pack ton of flavor, ton of saltiness, ton of minerals. It's an ultimate seasoning for anything fish and anything where you don't feel you gotta add the little salt. If you add a scoop of miso in your soup, the acidity and the saltiness of the soup will be perfectly balanced. In this case, I'm gonna mix this with some butter and some balsamic vinegar as a seasoning butter for my fish. What we gotta do first, I like the flavor of roasted citrus. When you smell a lemon, they smell like citrus, they're lemon. They smell like bright, fresh, summery, but the moment you cook them in a pan, the moment you cook these, as citrus has a lot of natural sugar, the moment you cook them, the lemon and the sugar caramelize, and lemon is gonna smell like tea, like iced tea, like a sugary iced tea. Because maybe not many of you know that lemon, by weight, has a lot more sugar than strawberries. But you don't feel it because the acid citric in the lemon camouflage the sweetness of it. But lemon are extremely sweet. And by cooking it, will exhale, will bring up that sweetness natural that occur in any citrus. As I am cooking my fish, I will prepare the miso butter. How do I cook fish? It's very easy. Hot pan there. Very, very little salt, very little. Pepper. Cooking the lemon with no acid there, nothing. Then, I'm gonna grab this, and here's what we're gonna do. Butter. Fresh parsley, red miso paste, I love it, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Close it and mix that. In less than 2 minutes, you're gonna have the most amazing compound butter. What's a compound butter? Compound is anything that is not plain anymore, right? Compound is a few things together. It's a compound. A single home is a single home. A compound could be more than one put together. In this case, we're referring to ingredients. When you combine few ingredients together in butter, it's compound butter. And this is exactly what we have right here. Move our fish. Now, check out the lemon here. The lemon is grilling. You have some nice mark on it. And now I'm adding a little bit of oil, just a touch, to help the cooking process of the lemon. Now, when you make compound butter, I have this, so I'm using my stand-up mixer, but you don't need to. If you don't have a stand-up mixer, just use a regular hand mixer. If you don't have a hand mixer, use a bowl and a spoon. It doesn't matter. As long as the butter is at room temperature, it will be fine. And this, it's bright flavor of lemon. And even if it's dark, this is not burnt. This is very, very caramelized. And it smells like iced, come here. Doesn't it smell like tea?
Yeah, it smells like tea.
It smells like iced tea, like a hot lemon tea. Because the sugar is burning and is mixing with the lemon juice. So one thing I want to show you here is that how quickly the fish can cook. So look at this. I will sacrifice one piece of fish to show you how fast the fish cook. Look at this, right? Look at this piece right here. It's already done. See? Nice and flaky, perfect. So here's what we do now. Hot fish, hot lemon, game over. 1, 2, and 3. In this particular scenario, I'm using whitefish. This is cod. I love to use cod because it's very buttery, has a good amount of fat, it's very hard to overcook. But if you want to be more adventurous and use like a sea bass or a halibut fillet, that's fine too. Just be careful in the way you're cooking it. The reason why cod is a special, beautiful fish for something like this is simply because, again, if you're an amateur and you want to experience a little bit, you know, the cooking fish for the first time or something like that, you have the ability to let this sit there for a while and not worry about overcooking it. Here's what we need to do. Got a nut of butter on top of the fish. This yeah, and now we get the lemon. And we squeeze that. And we add fuel for garnish. Then, with the help of a spoon, spread the miso butter all over your fish. And a nice drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. With all this minerality, this bright lemon note, and a very delicate fish, what do you gotta do? Got a glass of Chardonnay. It's the perfect pairing for it. And I got the perfect wine for you. It's from my collection. Fabio Viviani wine, Chardonnay. Cheers, everybody. We got fish with miso butter and roasted lemon.